Zone settings are the most basic settings in the irrigation schedule and have a great impact on the execution of the schedule. Let me introduce the relevant operations of zone settings. After adding devices for the first time, you can directly set the zone parameters. Of course, you can also re-edit the zone parameters later. Click on any zone to enter its details page, then click Edit in the upper right corner to enter the zone parameter setting page. Now you can change your zone name and displayed picture through the name and photo options. Next, we will officially start setting the zone parameters. The first is plant type. ImoLaza provides 8 types of vegetation for selection. Choose according to the actual vegetation. The plant type determines the root depth and crop coefficient, which will affect the irrigation duration and frequency of the schedule. If you cannot measure, it is recommended to maintain our recommended default values. Next, determine the sprinkler type of the zone. The sprinkler type determines the application rate and efficiency. We recommend calculating these two parameters through a catch cup to achieve better irrigation effects. Then you need to determine what type of soil the zone is. Different soils have different water holding capacities. That is, the available water value will be different. We recommend finding an empty jar to do a shake test to judge your soil type. The next 3 parameter settings are relatively simple. Sunlight represents the daylight hours of the area per day. Slope represents the slope of the area, and your phone is a great measurement tool. Zone area is the area of the zone, and no one knows better than you. Allowed depletion refers to the upper limit of water consumption allowed to be withdrawn from water resources. For most landscape irrigation purposes, 50% of the maximum allowed depletion is a reasonable overall value. For shallow-rooted, sensitive plants or heavily compacted soils, a smaller maximum allowed depletion should be considered. Between 30% and 50% is reasonable. For stress-tolerant plants, deep root zones or lighter soils, a larger depletion can be used. Between 50% to 70% is reasonable. If there are many parameters that need to be adjusted at one time, you can also click Advanced at the bottom to modify all parameter values. This is the content of zone parameter settings. We hope this video is helpful. For more information, please visit our website at ImoLaza.com.